Good morning, traders. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? Looks like the internet is crappy again. There we go. Getting a little better, maybe. No. There we go. It's wanting to. All right, we are live. Go ahead and get rid of these. All right, I'm going to share our link with the team. Do apologize for the bad quality. Starlink. Pay 120 for Starlink, and it's trash here. We're going to try to fix that. Good morning. How are we all doing? Can you guys hear me okay? Can you see me okay? We are live. Hello, hello. Markets are selling off today. Today is January 27th, 2025. Market opens in about 7.5 minutes or so. And QQQ is down 3.5%. And actually was down 5% from Friday. So a big sell-off in the market this week. We had talked about this on our Sunday night stock talk, and look at it. What I thought would happen in a week, it did it in a single morning, in a single pre-market session, guys. It's down 5%, which means SQQQ is actually currently up from those lows 15% currently, guys. We called this out last night. Only was not able to trade it this morning. So very wonderful trade setup, great call out, and hey, that's all right. All right, got to meet some new LTE members today that joined. I got to talk to them one-on-one. That was really cool, and I enjoyed it so much. I want to do it with each and every one of you. So if you want to reach out to me, talk with me on a one-on-one basis, get inside my head, ask me questions, and I'd love to hear your trading journey story, then definitely reach out to me and schedule a call. NVIDIA looking really nice. A big sell-off, of course, back to those previous resistance and support levels from October of 2024. 16-17% pullback. That is just insane. A lot of volume coming in right now, guys. So are the markets going to continue to sell off, or are we actually going to see a rally, a rebound off of those support levels? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I am excited to find out. Now, I do have a thought. I have a feeling that markets may continue to sell off. Okay, did I get my Discord? Nope. Gotta get my Discord group first. It's important. You guys are all waiting for me. There we go. Discord is good. Facebook is good. We need to do Instagram. Get all of our links spread around. All right, perfect. And we are gonna do this. All right. I do believe everything is gonna continue to sell off today. Unfortunately, everything, it's trying to recover and rebound, but this can be a bull trap. You see how QQQ touched this moving average and got rejected immediately? This can be a strong sign of a bull trap, okay? So let's all be aware of that. Okay, when I do it on my other one. Perfect. Links are shared. And we have 5 minutes to spare. I love it. I love it. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. Markets are selling off. The VIX index is a little bit of fear in the VIX index. Gold, selling off a little bit more from those previous resistance levels. Crypto selling off from 109,000 back to 100,000, testing the moving average, but again, rejected off of that resistance level. Everything is getting rejected right now, guys. Last night when I saw BITI, a pro share short for Bitcoin, go up 10%, I knew we were going to have an interesting day today, guys. 10% shorting Bitcoin on BITI, if that's something you saw value in. HOLO is up. It just hit a high of 288. We were looking at this pre-market, but we did not trade it as it was a little choppy when I started looking at it around this area. Good thing I didn't, right? No point in losing money. No point in taking a trade that we don't necessarily need to be taking right now. We want to take an educated guess, the best, most educated guess possible on these trades, okay? Now, Allure finally up above that moving average. Let's see, on the 4-hour, the daily looks red. The 4-hour looks very red. Can we get some kind of a rebound back to $20? I would love to see that. We are going to be setting our alert for around $8 for an $8 break. That would be great. And HOLO, I would love to get a nice little play off of this. You know, if it can bounce off of 160s and get past that 280 wall, we can see HOLO get up to easily, you know, $4 or $3, $4, potentially even $5 to $9. So I am watching HOLO for a quick trade here during pre-market, but it may not actually come into fruition. So yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good day. Joining our live trading session here. I'm working on getting the internet fixed a little bit. Our Starlink, for some reason, is giving us a hard time up here in the mountains. SQQQ, look at this. Finding support at previous resistance. Can it hold? We will see. This was previous resistance levels prior. Let's see that. Popping up very nicely, right to that $31 level. Let's go 31 as a psychological number, and now it's trying to get above it. If it does get above it, the markets will continue to sell off. QQQ, not doing much, not doing much. Quick sell off and a very slow recovery. BLBX was another company we were looking at today. Considered popping it up to $6. Nothing yet on that. SoFi getting rejected from those moving averages. Today would be the day for the bears to short. Today would be the day to do it. Good morning everyone. How are we doing today? Piston morning. Take a look at RKLB. RKLB, Rocket Lab. All right, I can see why he called it out. Rocket Lab on the, let's look at, we always like to look at the daily, okay? Look at the daily first. Nice, strong, bullish pattern. Looks like it's catching some resistance at about 30, I'd say about 32 actually. Psychological number at 32. There is a battleground for that. It is to previous resistance levels, which would technically act as a support, roughly right around here. But this can also sell off back to that moving average of $25. Okay, so let's be aware of that. Still looking very bullish on the 4-hour, right? But when you look at the 30-minute, it's selling off. Okay, let's see if we get a bounce at 28.60. All right, markets are officially open. I want to look at the stocks that are running right now. SQQQ, HOLO, SoFi falling 11%. SoFi. Yeah, SoFi getting rejected, pulling back. RKLB getting rejected. If it needs to hold this support level, or it will begin to sell off more. A lot of red volume on that ticker symbol. Pepsi going up. Let's go ahead and take a look at our, I'm sorry I'm moving around so much. I'm just trying to find a trade. First time here, cool insight into how to do things. For sure, yeah. Support, resistance, key levels, volume, trend lines, using our MACD. Again, pre-market support is being tested. We're going to go ahead and pull this down to here, draw a support level. Holo selling off. Look at that. Selling off. Are we going to get a bounce? This was our leading gainer, our top gainer on the day. ELAB selling off. EVAX is pushing up. This is a company that we were looking at last night on a Sunday night stock talk. It's quite a bit of volume, 210,000 volume. Free float 1 million, so that's definitely what we want to see. It is hard to borrow, and I think people are finally realizing that now. 660, 670, 676. I am buying in on EVAX here. Uh, 30-minute looking decent. Whew. Limit 630, 637. We're watching EVAX, guys, for a push up. Let's see how it goes. I'm looking for about 7 here. For some reason, I'm not hearing any of my alerts go off. That's odd. Volume is up. Okay, why am I trading this? It's at pre-market levels. We're looking for a breakout. That's what we really want. We want to break, retest to the upside. Possibly $11, maybe even just a quick $7. Okay, here we go. We're getting the break. Order filled. Looks like I bought another 10 shares. I don't know if this thing is just delayed or what is happening. Break retest. What happened to my sell order? Could have swore I put a sell order. There's already an existing position. Okay, this thing's gonna give me a hard time. Oh, you know what? I think that's what it is. Chart settings, trade, cost basis, open orders. There we go. That's what we want to see. So my order by 50 shares has been filled. It's slightly delayed, but wow. Let's look here. Yeah, that might have been the play right there, the 487. Again, looking for a breakout. Nothing bad about that. Looking for a little breakout here. Breakout retest. Looks like it was denied once. Broke out. Tried a second time. Tried a third time. Now we're trying a fourth time, but we're in 60 shares. SQQ selling off, which means it sounds to me like QQQQ is trying to recover a little bit. ELAB, EVAX, HOLO selling off. Allure pushing up slightly. Sound, it is above those moving averages on the 5-minute. So we could see this actually begin to retrace back up. ELAB selling off and EVAX trying to push up again. Doesn't look like it's holding. It is holding. How are y'all doing today? What are you guys watching? What are you guys looking at? Looks like we have a sell wall at 643. Literally right where I bought. What a guy. 648. A lot of people coming in at $6 here. 603. So let's see if we can get a little pop off of this. It's hoping for that breakout. Now it's just getting rejected. So there's some nice green volume here. MACD is still fairly open. What we don't want to see though is a crossover. 5 minutes still looking decent. You still get a decent pop here. Don't want to add any more to this right at the moment. I bought 10 to test the water, and I should have waited to buy 50 down here at 613. That would have been a better entry. Sorry the quality is so bad, guys. I do apologize. Let's see. If we get a breakout, it's going to really break. I think it'll really break out if we get one. HOLO, not doing much either. Look at that. It's on the back side, so that is exhausted. That play is exhausted. Top gainers, again, just exhausted. ET and B. Potential play there. Okay, top gainers. Did not help at all. Most active, which would be NVDA right now. A lot of people trading NVIDIA. SoFi. Percent turnover. Okay. EVAX. There it goes. There's the break. 652. Let's see if we can get a retest here. Buy another 50, and then we're going to sell at that level there. Here we go, pushing up. That's what we wanted to see. Very bullish, very nice. We're going to sell 50 at 665. 50 at 665. Let's go. Locking in half our profits here. Not too many sellers right now. Looks like they're going to wait and hold for a higher level up. I'm going to go 674, 50 shares at 674. Waiting for the right time to get in. Kristen, yep, exactly. Exactly. I know this is a little bit more risky. This is definitely a risky trade here, guys. This is not something for beginners, okay? Definitely very risky. Okay, we got that retest. Now we just need to moon. Let's go. 674. We're going to get another one ready. What is it, 60 shares? Let's go 59. Limit. Go 698. Sell. There we go. Okay, we're going to get another retest here. I got a 50 limit order at 674. 674, and then I got a 698 or a 59 share limit order at 698. Here we go. Pushing up still, up $15. And this seems to be the company we'd want to hold our runners longer, right? We'd want to hold our runners longer, but let's just lock in some profits, okay? Locked in profits at 674. Partially filled shares. Okay, let's get that 698. Let's get to 698, guys. There we go. Pushing up past 670, 675. There it is. Beautiful. Push up. Come on, baby. Up $30 already. 32. There it is. 688. Keep pushing. A few more cents. 689. 685. 690. We're going to take 690. We're going to take 690, guys. Order to sell 59 shares at 688. There it is. Up $34 on the day, or 4.8%. We cannot get any smoother than that. And we still have the ability to trade some more. So, EVAX, I gotta take a picture of this real quick. EVAX up 4.8%. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead and get rid of our last share here. We're going to sell it at market. and we're gonna get out 680. There we go. That was it. We're done. We're technically done for the day if we want to be. $34, 4.8% on the account. It was the only trade I took today. 34.27%, up 3% on the day. And guys, we have plenty of videos talking about making 1 to 2% a day. 2% a day is all you need to make 10% a week, 40% a month. So that way in 10 weeks, you can double your account size. And you can do that very easily by identifying. Now today was a little different. Today was a breakout pattern. I'm not going to lie. It was a breakout pattern and a retest. This is something that we have talked about in our series of videos back in, I believe it was August of 24. And I'll have to do another series, but we had a series on how to trade pre-market momentum stocks. We had a series on how to trade if you show up late to market open. We had a video showcasing how to trade double top breakouts. We also showed how to buy at pre-market support and sell at pre-market resistance. And guys, this is going to continue to push up. Look at this. This is beautiful. Let me go ahead and get rid of my my show trades. And we're going to do a recap on this later, so definitely stay tuned for that recap video this afternoon. But it popped up to 6, it retested that moving average, popped up to 678, came back down, tested those moving averages, and do you see that? These are micro pullbacks. Went up, micro pullback, went up. This is a little bit more than micro pullback, but it still was valid. Pulled up, micro pullback, and then pushed all the way up. Now it's at $7. What is it going to do? Micro pullback, test. Micro pullback, test. And we can actually probably have rolled this a little bit longer. Probably could have been up $100 or so. I could still technically get in and retest this. Let's go ahead and buy, and we're gonna run this up. Okay, we're gonna run up with it as it pushes up and gets these retests. We're gonna buy at 703. Yeah, we got a good fill at 707. We got a really good fill there. 707, and all it's doing, it's retesting, guys. It's retesting these levels. There's a lot of buyers on the order book level 2. So let's wait for that next push up. We're going to add a few more here. And I have a really nice cushion here, guys, too. So be aware that I have a really good cushion. So if I were to lose the entire $30 on this trade, it wouldn't be a big deal. I would just simply go back to break even. Okay, let's go ahead and set our limit order for another sell. There we go. It's going to happen fast. We're just going to take a little bit more. David, great trade, 10 minutes and 3%. Yep, here we go. We're going to make another percent. 740, 750, 742. There we go. Locked in another amount of money there. Another, what, $10, 1%. So, you know, it could have been a little better. I could have held longer, especially those initial shares. And that's what I need to personally work on this year. You know, I had 110 shares initially down at 676, 630, 650. So I had a nice little average right here, about 640. We could have been up $120 by holding the first position. Could have been up $120. But hey, I like locking in profits. Look at this. This could have easily did this. Very easily, I could have bought it this last minute and it could have pulled back on me. Now, we can get another retest here at the moving average and then pop up again. I would love to be able to see that. Maybe get in another 10 shares or so. Nothing crazy, just to test the waters. But RSI is curling over. If we look at the 5-minute, though, still very bullish. Oh, sorry, it reloaded. It is bullish, but it is pulling back and doing a retest. Retesting. And if we get that retest and it holds, then we could buy another 10 shares at market, write it back up another $1. Okay, we are now up $42 or 4% profit. And guys, there is a floor where I'm like, cool, I'm on a roll, I'm going to keep trading. It's not like gambling. There is no you're on a roll. It's just, you know, it's just locking in risk, guys, okay? Had a nice retest. Oh, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to get back in. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, see, good thing I didn't. Once you start seeing 3 red candles, this huge doji candle or this upside down hammer, see this one right here? That is a big indicator that we are going to get a sell off. Why? Because I've been doing this a long time. But really it's due to, it's all due to psychology, right? See this box here? This is what we're focusing on. We like these breaks, these retests, these breakouts. But right here, do you see this red candle right there in the middle? This candle right here. This candle is showing very strong seller strength. This is showing that the bulls are becoming weaker. They can't make new highs, and that pressure from the sellers and people locking in profits was too much, and it brought it down, thus giving you that nice big 2-3 candle there. Okay, again, retest. This is where I usually get burned. This is where I show up and I'm like, we're gonna make some money today. Yeah, I get in and it sells off the rest of the day. I'm holding for like 2-3 hours, wondering if it's ever gonna go back up, and that is where I started as a trader. All right, we have to flip that mentality for you guys and catch these moves before they happen. I hope you guys enjoyed. Fantastic. It took a minute to find a trade. I'm not gonna lie, it took a minute to find a setup that I really liked. But even a few, even last year, we would have traded the back end of this and we would have all went down together. You know what I mean? So being consistent, being patient. Whoo, look at this one. I don't like to trade penny stocks. Okay, guys, real quick for everyone who wants to know, we are going to do a recap video, making it look easy. Yeah, I love it. We are going to do a recap video, but before you go, I want to go over my criteria real quick for pre-market momentum trades. Just real quick, take 2 seconds. Right here, okay, I got an example. I even have a picture. This is buy the first candle to make new highs. We like these micro pullbacks if they make sense. And then buy these first candles at breakout. Remember, we bought this breakout candle and it actually broke out, and then it actually did a nice little retest. And that's what we want to talk about real quick, right? Buying that first candle, buying that retest for momentum trades. Now, what am I looking for? Guys, I'm a lot like Ross Cameron. I'm looking for, if you're just tuning in, we're up 4% on the day, guys. 4% on the day, and you can do this with any account size. Buying low, selling high. All right, so what we look for is indicators of high demand and low supply. We want 5 times relative volume, which means it's 5 times above its normal average volume, which means there's a lot of people that are interested in this company, right? We want volatility, therefore we need volume. Now, it must already be up 10% on the day for our stock screener. Okay, and I like companies that are up 30% on the day, because that means if it can go up 30%, it can go up 50, 100, 200%, compared to a company that maybe is only up 5%. It might only go up 10 or 20%. Now, demand, there has to be a news event, some kind of a catalyst, something that's going to create demand for this price to move, something that's going to draw the attention of traders and investors like you and me. It could be news, it could be a new product release, it could be a major event, it could be a merger, it could be an offering, a majority of things. And even if there's no news, it could be a continuation play from Friday. We've seen stocks run up 400% in 3 days because it went up 100, came down 50, went up 100, came down 50, went up 100, and there's your 300%. Now, most day traders prefer, and myself prefer, around $1 to $20. So I don't like to invest in any micro penny stocks under $1, because when you go from $1 to $1.01, that is one increment. But when you go from 99 cents to $1, that is 100 increments. So remember that. I only like to trade anything from between $1 to about $10. And then supply, one of the biggest ones. Supply needs to be less than 10 million shares available to trade. Now, what does that mean? Let's go ahead and go over to my trade for today, which was EVAX. We're going to go ahead and talk about this again later on in another video. That was our today's trades. Okay, so with this EVAX, free float, it only had 1 million shares of free float. That is insane. There's only 1 million shares. Look at the volume, 1.8 million. So it almost had 2 times relative volume, but the main point was it had news. Okay, 2 hours ago, Or I'm sorry, an hour ago, Evaxion of Biotech announced a successful sell of ADSs and capital increase. So sales are doing good, and their capital or money is also increasing, and that was enough to make them 550 to 750, making potentially $2 a move, 34% profit, guys. Imagine 34, and I made 4. Imagine making 34% profit, $300 on a $1,000 account. It's very possible. We just have to do a little better of our entries and our exits. And we're going to talk more about it in our Learn to Earn, into our recap later on today. Guys, questions. I'd love to answer any questions you may have. Let me know. I'm going to pull up the comments here. If there's any companies you want me to look at, ticker symbols you want me to review, definitely do so here. It looks like we had some people show up. Man, Major True Grit and Major Delays were in the Discord chat, but they did not show up to the live stream today, so I'm wondering what happened with them. Got some new members here showing up today. Kristen, hello. Zaul, hello. David, welcome, guys. A bunch of new names coming into the live. Looks like we're at 30 minutes. What a beautiful day. I woke up this morning. I said, you know what? I'm grateful to make whatever I'm going to make today. But please let it be $100. And, well, we didn't get $100, but we got half. We got half. I'll take it. You know, next week, tomorrow, I'm actually going to be like, hey, I want $1,000. And then maybe I'll get half of that. I don't think it works that way. But as long as we're locking in profits, 1, 2, 3, 4% a day, gosh, it's an amazing feeling to be able to wake up, make a few bucks before some people are even awake. That's insane. Or $40. I remember $40. Let's see. It would take me 4 to 5 hours of hard manual labor to make 40 bucks back when I was working. When I was working, I was only making like $8 or $10 an hour. Now the kids are lucky. They get $12, $13 an hour. So minimum wage. Kristen, like daily trading. Cool. Good. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you guys are here. As our community grows, we will grow too. Now, guys, I do have also a series of helpful videos coming out this week that will also be added into our Learn to Earn lesson library. If you're a little confused as to what exactly I'm looking at, what are support and resistance levels, trend lines, key indicators like VWAP and the exponential moving averages, RSI, MACD, and it just all sounds confusing, definitely check out our Learn to Earn lesson library, which gives you all that information, guys. Very short videos that will help you learn. It's available to you 24/7. Now, after you watch these series of videos, if you have any questions, reach out to me via Discord. It is the first link in the description and the pinned comment in the comment section. Reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you one-on-one, get to know you as a person and as a trader, kind of hear your story, where you are struggling, and where I may be a catalyst for your success. If you'd like that, then definitely reach out to me via Discord and we can set up a voice call one-on-one. Okay, I'd love to talk to you. And if you haven't heard of our free Discord, guys, it's easy to access, 100% free, and it's a lifetime membership. That means you get me for the rest of your life or the rest of my life, 100% free. Now, it's not going to be forever for free. You know, I may have to charge one day. So get access, early access to this Discord channel. Over 250 like-minded individuals in this community. Over 6,500 subscribers now on YouTube. Help us get to 10,000 by subscribing and smashing that like button. And also, when you join up for the Discord, you get to see my live market updates, get to watch me trade live just like this every single morning at Market Open, ask me questions, and get along and, you know, communicate with other investors and traders just like you. I highly recommend tuning into some more of these live streams. I trade Monday through Friday at Market Open. Until then, go watch some helpful videos, and I will catch you all in our recap video later on this afternoon, talking a little bit more about the process behind it, why I did it, and the ladder. Discord link is not working. Are you on a phone? If you're on a phone, you may have to look at your settings a little bit. Let's see, Discord link. Let's see if it works for me. Yeah, you should get something that looks like this. Johnny's Investors Bot invited you to join. 22 online, 256 members, and then you just accept invite. It may be a little bit different on your phone though, okay? You may have to open it with your web browser or with Safari, depending on what you're using. So yeah, I'd love to have you all into the Discord. Actually, matter of fact, let's go over to the Discord real quick, and I could show you where we all hang out before and after the live stream, where I can give you my updates, trade ideas, etc. Now, I didn't put my trade idea in here. Now, usually I will when I'm still in a position. If I'm in a position and we get out of a live stream, I want to make sure I keep you guys up to date. Am I still holding it? What am I looking at? Is it testing the moving average? Is it breaking support? Am I selling? Am I reducing my position size? I show all of that to you guys. And then I even give you my profits and losses. Yes, I do have losses, but I try to limit my losses, right? A 1% loss is nothing when you can make 2 to 4% a day. 1% is almost nothing, right? And that is the goal here. Yesterday or Friday, we had 100% success rate. We made $23 on ELAB. And you can come in here and check it out. We have all of our past morning live streams here. I put them here. We have, I think, hundreds of them at this point. You can go all the way back to January of last year, 2024. We also have giveaways that we give out every once in a while. My YouTube channel makes money through ads. And every time we get a $100 payout, I will then give out a $100 gift card. So very cool, very cool. I was trying new entries and exits for a while, but keeping up with the entry and the exit while going live, especially doing pre-market, can get a little crazy as it is very fast action. We have a main chat room where everyone comes in, talks, hangs out, and then we also have a profits chat where not only I can share my profits, but we have members sharing their profits as well. We had a member here locking in 0.73%. We have people who trade futures, options. We have people who trade stocks just like me. This was a fantastic day, guys. $386 in a day trading SMCI, Mara, Hood, and JNUG. What a fantastic day. Let's see. This person here, Luffy. Looks like Luffy, cash, total cash. Looks like he is either, I'm not sure if, oh, unrealized. He's up $27,000, guys. How does that sound? Am I right? Then we have another guy here. He likes to show his trades. You know, cost basis, unrealized. So there's some people that are struggling that need to make some money, or at least turn their profits around. But then he has some over here that have green days, $100 here, $200 there. He trades a lot of options. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna share my profits with you all today, right here again. We have a mistakes channel. Again, I'm not perfect. I lost $30 the other day on OST. You know, I've lost $35 or 4% back in January 7th, you know, like 3 weeks ago. Why? I bought at a breakout level. It never broke out. Should have had my stop here. And look where I sold, way down here. And guess what? I learned from my mistake. And I can guarantee you several other people in the Discord also learned from that mistake as well. So a lot of information. I hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. I know I certainly had a lot of fun trading with you guys. And again, I want to wish you guys a successful year. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate at all to reach out to me. And let's go ahead and look at the account, guys. I don't do, you know, hardly do this too. Year to date, up $77 or 10%, growing the account very nicely. And, you know, very transparent. You guys can see this very easily here. That, oh, hold on, what happened? There we go. Can you guys, I was looking at the wrong one. So as you can see here, look at all these green days. A lot of green days. If you look at the year, we're already up 10%. We're green for January, which is fantastic. I love to be green. And as you can see, my trades here, we had some 1% days. We had a 2% loss, 2% gain and a 6.8% loss. That wasn't a very good day. We had a 9% loss that day. But good thing it wasn't with a lot of money at these first 2 weeks. Now, we started this small account challenge with what, $200? $200 on January 1st, okay? And we went to 203, got down to 178, okay? Had a little bit of a drawdown, and then it pulled up to 312, 350, added more to get to the 1,000, and then each week as we add, okay, just know that this isn't just going to be solely growing from investing. I want you to know that, okay? It'd be nice to make 100, 200% in a week or a month, but we're not quite there yet, guys, okay? We can get there, but we're not there yet. So let's just stick to our 10% a week goal to try to get to that 40% a month. Okay, we had a bit of a drawdown. Trading with $500 is actually a lot harder than trading with more money, even though it's a little bit more easier for people to get started with a lesser amount. Go back, watch some of those live streams. For 2 weeks, I struggled locking in profits with $500. Now that we have 1,000, it's golden. It's perfect. We can easily lock in, 2, 3, 4% because we have the ability to take more trades. We can in and out, and we can average up, we can average in, and again, we just take more shares. So I hope this all helps give you guys a better understanding and insight into exactly why I trade, what I do, and how I trade, and how I become more consistent over time, and how you can be more consistent as well. And right now, as we speak, EVAX is setting up for another nice little push from 630s back to 7. Could get another breakout for another beautiful trade. But hey, we're done for the day. We're going to get out. We're going to go enjoy some family time and just enjoy the rest of our Monday. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. And don't forget to subscribe if you found value here. And remember, it's in the year on a green note. Later, guys.